There is a small village named Dania. Maya lived there with her husband, Rafik. Maya was a very simple woman, but her love was extraordinary. She didn't just see Rafik as her husband, he was her life, her dream, her everything. Rafik was a schoolteacher in the village, honest, hardworking, and full of dreams. Their family was small, but filled with deep happiness. Every morning, Maya would wake up early and prepare warm rice and curry for Rafik. As he left for school, Maya would stand at the door and say, "Go carefully, and don't forget to eat on time." Rafik would smile and reply, "As long as you're there, everything feels right." Their love was built on these small, tender moments. But one day, everything suddenly changed. Rafik fell seriously ill. When taken to a big city hospital, the doctor informed them that his kidneys were almost failing. To save his life, an urgent kidney transplant was necessary. Hearing this, Maya's world seemed to stop. But she didn't break down. She had only one thought: "I will save him." The doctor said, "We need to find a donor. It's best if it comes from a family member." Without a moment's hesitation, Maya said, "I'll donate." After tests, it was confirmed that Maya's kidney was a perfect match for Rafik. The villagers were shocked. Some said, "Are you not thinking about your own life?" Maya simply smiled and replied, "He is my life." The day of the operation approached. Rafik knew nothing. Maya hadn't told him. He only knew that a donor had been found. The night before the surgery, Maya sat quietly beside him. Rafik asked, "Why do you look so worried?" Maya smiled softly. "Everything will be fine once you recover." The operation was successful. Rafik was given a new life. But Maya's body gradually grew weaker. Living with one kidney was possible, but after the operation, she never regained her full strength. A few months later, Rafik discovered the truth, that the kidney that saved his life was Maya's. He was stunned. With tears in his eyes, he said, "Why did you do this without telling me?" Maya replied calmly, "If I told you, you wouldn't have accepted it, and I couldn't lose you." Rafik broke down in tears. He realized that such love could never be repaid. But the story doesn't end here. Time passed. Rafik recovered and returned to teaching. But Maya's health kept deteriorating. One day, she fell seriously ill. The doctors said her body could no longer fight. On her final night, Maya held Rafik's hand and said, "Will you promise me something?" Crying, Rafik replied, "Anything. Educate the girls of the village so they can stand on their own." Rafik nodded in agreement. Maya slowly closed her eyes. There was a peaceful smile on her face, because she knew her love would live on. After Maya's death, Rafik was shattered. But he did not forget his promise. He built a school for the village girls and named it Maya School. Every day, standing at the school gate, he would whisper, "You didn't just save my life. You became the light of many lives." After Maya's passing, Rafik's life seemed to come to a standstill. He felt her presence in every corner of the house, the clay pots in the kitchen, the basil plant by the window she had planted. Everything reminded him, she is no longer here, but her love remains. For the first few months, Rafik barely spoke to anyone. He even stopped going to school. The villagers came to console him. "If you break down, Maya's dream will break too." These words slowly began to stir his heart. One early morning, Rafik suddenly stood up. He remembered Maya's words, "Educate the girls of the village." From that day on, he began to live again. He sold all his savings and land to expand Maya School. At first, there were only 10 students, but gradually the number grew. Rafik taught them himself and brought in other teachers. He treated every girl like his own child. If someone couldn't afford books, he bought them. If someone fell ill, he personally checked on them. But at night, alone in his room, he still spoke to Maya. "Look, Maya, a new girl enrolled today. Your dream is slowly coming true." Years passed. One day, a girl named Sumi said, "Sir, I want to become a doctor and stand beside people like you." Hearing this, Rafik's eyes filled with tears. He thought, "Look, Maya, you didn't just save me. You awakened dreams in so many lives." Over time, Maya's school became the most respected and largest school in the region. Many people urged Rafik to remarry, but he would smile and say, "My life is already filled with Maya. There's no space for anyone else." In his old age, one day Rafiq sat in the schoolyard. Around him, girls were studying, laughing, and dreaming. Looking up at the sky, he softly said, "I kept my promise, Maya. Are you happy?" A gentle breeze passed by, as if carrying Maya's soft laughter. Rafiq slowly closed his eyes. There was a peaceful smile on his face. Their story didn't end, because they lived on in every girl's dream, in every light of education. This was the destiny of their love. One proved love through sacrifice, and the other spread that love across the world.